Hello! Hope you guys are having an awesome Friday. I'm so excited to finish becoming a deer with you. So I have all of my foundation on. I did my normal highlight and contour, and then everything else we're just doing on top of my foundation and then normal highlight and contour. And I did get a little bit creative with the white, which I will tell you about why I did it the way that I did it when we get there. But I think it's turning out pretty dang cute, and I'm excited to get the other half of my face done so I know what it actually looks like. So I'm going to start with eye primer, and I'm going to do it all over my eyelid, like all the way up to my brow. I'm getting low. It's getting harder to squeeze out. And even though I could go grab another one, I just really like to milk all my stuff for all it's worth, you know? Actually going to put a little under my eye too. There we go. Hey, Megan! Thank you. I had my black shirt on, which it looks better without the leopard ears and the leopard jacket, but it's cold in my bedroom, so we're just getting all leopard out. I guess they're not ears, they're antlers, but still. Okay, so step 1, eye primer. Step 2, where did I put it? We're gonna put some eyeshadow on. I'm gonna use the all over color brush, and so this one looks like this. We're gonna go in with this brown color that goes across the top to start working on that cut crease. So this, we're gonna use Cinnabar is what it's called. So this brown color, nice warm brown. And I am gonna kind of just like lace them on there where I know I'm gonna want it. Because to get that really nice cut crease, I am going to go in with some concealer in a minute. So we're just getting it on there in the area-ish that it's going to need to go. And then we'll clean it up with the concealer. And then this is also the color that I'm going to bring along the side of my nose. You could do this with a contour color, but since it's attached to what I'm doing on my eyes, I figure I'll just keep it all the same. Keep all my colors the same. Okay. I might just randomly sing things at you because apparently that's the mood I'm in today. So you're welcome. So we get that on there. And now we're going to switch to the cream concealer brush. And we're going to grab some concealer. I do the light ivory is what I'm going to use for everything today. So we're going to do light ivory. Hey, Emma. And I'm going to put some just on the back of my hand. I use the back of my hand as a palette quite regularly. And I'm going to get it on, like if I hold the brush this way, I want it to be on like this edge of the cream concealer brush. So I have a lot of control with where it's going. So I'm actually going to do it on my whole lid, but where I want that cut crease, you're going to go up there and just do a nice smooth line like that, and then blend it on the rest of your lid. And then got to get it all the way out, doing that same thing. And I find that on the outer edge of my eyelid, you can see where I get like those ripples. If you get it on the opposite side of your brush and come like outwards in, that tends to do a little bit better and not cause you to get the wrinkles in your lid. Now I'm going to give my shape on my outer corner because that's pretty like dramatic, and I drag it like all the way out for this look. And don't worry if you mess up a little bit because there's a layering process to get that nice hard line there. So the next thing I'm going to grab is our the old Mary Kay smudger brush. So it looks like this. It makes it so you can do like a lot of detail, like very specific detail, really, really easily. So now I'm going to go back and get more of that Cinnabar that I did originally. And I'm going to wet my brush since this is my brush. I like to lick my brushes. So if you haven't watched my music videos, not a musician. If you haven't watched my videos before, it's pretty common to see me licking my brushes. But if you're doing someone else's makeup, you do not lick your brush. And if you think that's gross, you don't have to lick your brush. You can also use finishing spray and like spray your arm and then like press it into it, but it doesn't do the same thing to just like spray your brush. Like you have to like press the moisture into it. So I just lick it when it's my own brushes. And then the side of the brush that you put the color on, you want to be facing upwards towards what we're doing. So now I'm going to go in with this brush and create that really perfect line for my cut crease. Now, if you have to re-lick your brush, just make sure you wipe it off first or you're going to eat a bunch of eyeshadow. And, you know, I mean, I don't think it'll kill you, but you probably don't want to eat eyeshadow. Sometimes I do, I won't lie. Sometimes I forget to wipe it off. And then I'm like, oh, my tongue is blue or whatever color I'm using. All right. Now I'm just going back without adding more and I'm kind of blending it just a little bit. Then I'm going to use that same brush. I'm going to clean it off really good. I don't know where my cool arm thing is. That thing works even better. And then I'm going to switch over to Sandcastle is what it's called. So this, like, it's like a cream color with a little bit more yellow in it. And I'm going to do that same thing, but on this bottom part, because that's the color I'm going to do across my entire eyelid. And that way we can make sure that everything is nice and crisp and clean and perfect. And then you don't have to go all the way to that edge when we get the bigger puffy brush to do the rest of the eyelid. So kind of like, I don't know if any of you, when you were a kid and you like colored in a coloring book and you wanted to make sure you stayed in the lines really good, so you'd like line the color all the way around wherever you're doing and then fill it in so then you didn't like accidentally mess up. That's what I did. I kind of think of it like that. So you're getting that color nice and close. So then when we switch to our all over color brush and get some more of that Sandcastle due to the rest of our lid, you don't have to go all the way against your cut crease because you already did that with like your detail brush. So we're going to put that Sandcastle all over, all the way out like this. So we have that nice smooth color. And then I'm going to wipe my brush. Oh, I missed some. Didn't get as thick right here. There we go. I'll wipe off my brush. I'm going to get a little bit of that Cinnabar, like the teeniest, tiniest bit. And I'm going to come in and I'm going to blend just a little. Because I want that line, but I don't want it to be like super crazy. I'm going to have to come in with our smudger brush. Okay, so I'm grabbing our smudger brush. I'm not adding any color to it. Just making sure it's cleaned off and then coming in here and like just blending a little bit. So we get that nice smooth look. My face looks so dirty with all my contour and no lips on yet. It's so weird. Okay, so there you go. That's like your dramatic cut crease thing going on. Now we're going to do the eyeliner. So I'm going to use the black gel because especially when I'm doing a wing, I feel like it works the best. You could also use the liquid pen, would work pretty good. It's really hard to get like that perfect wing line with like our normal pencil, but the liquid pen would be okay too. I just prefer the gel. So I'm going to draw my guide first. Like this. Okay, so that's where that's going, and then I'm going to go in and fill the rest. And if you're better at liner than me, you won't stretch your eyelid out because that's a big no-no. I can do other people's eyeliner without stretching it, but Not my own yet.
Well, apparently my eyeliner wanted to be thicker over here.
Darn it! Now I'm gonna have to thicken the other side, or I'm gonna look like a lopsided, I almost said giraffe, but this is a deer. It's fine. And I totally had my liner too thick. Look what I did. I'm gonna show you how to fix that. I put it on too thick and I didn't thin it out, and then I opened my eye too much. So if you don't want to do that, make sure your gel eyeliner isn't on too thick. Like, do thin layers, which is what I normally do. I don't know what I'm doing today. I'm just throwing it on there, guys. So I will show you how to get that off though in just a minute. You don't touch it yet. You let it dry. I probably shouldn't have touched what was on my bottom eyelid either, but I'm gonna be putting white down there, so it doesn't matter. So now that I got my liner on, it was supposed to be a little thicker for this look anyways. I just went thinner on the inner corner on this side. So now I gotta make a match. The other one looked so good before though. It's okay. Now, I learned my lesson the hard way on my other eye. I did my bottom eyelash and did everything, and then I put my top eyelash on, like glued it on, and that was like really hard. So I'm gonna glue my top lash on, and then I'm gonna show you how to do the bottom. I let the eyelash do most of the hard work as far as like the shaping of it goes. But I just want to glue that lash on first, because last time it was like, it was so much harder with another lash on the middle of my face. Now, funny thing, I have a dental appointment today in like an hour. So I'm totally going to the dentist as a reindeer. It's gonna be great. They love me over there, so they're just gonna love me even more, because I will be all done up as a reindeer in their dental chair. Should be entertaining, to say the least. Okay. Now I let it dry for a second because I want it to be tacky. So while it dries, I can show you my trick for the eyeliner. When you get eyeliner or mascara on your face and you don't want it there, do not wet it and take it off. That like ruins everything. If you let it dry completely and then use one of these, the eyeliner is a little bit harder, takes a little bit more work. Mascara, it just comes like right off, but it does a pretty good job. And then I'm just gonna touch it up. Since it's almost gone, I'm just gonna cover it up. It's fine. Only you guys will know, except for when you look at the picture. If I look down, then people might see it. There we go, pretty good. Now the lash, I just use my tweezers and I kind of touch it down in the middle, and then I come to this outer corner and make sure it's where I want it in the outer corner, and then I come to the inner corner, do the same thing. Then your lash is on. And then I kind of use my fingers to like press it inwards and kind of angle it a little bit more so it really goes against my actual lashes. And get it like real close in there. So now we have that on. And I will do a coat of mascara when we get done, because my blonde eyelashes totally show through. So if you have blonde eyelashes, you probably need to be like me and put mascara on, because it looks really stupid to have blonde eyelashes underneath your black, like, false lashes. It's just not cute. So just put mascara on, please. Okay, I gotta put my tools away before I lose them. Now, originally I was like, oh, I'll just use white eyeliner and I'll do this whole area in white. That's my favorite lash brand. I usually use Ardell Wispies, or if you have smaller or hooded eyes, use the Demi Wispies. Those are my go-to lashes. And then I use black Ardell lash glue. It goes on gray, and then when it dries, it goes like black, which I love. So that's my favorite go-to one. There's a couple that are like more expensive brands that I really like, but just like running to the store. And I get them at Walmart or Target because you can get a 5-pack for like, I think at Walmart a 5-pack is like $9, and at Target a 5-pack is like $11. So, you know, Walmart's the better deal, but that's what I love. Yes, blessed with blonde lashes. Okay, so now that I have all of this done, we're gonna do this bottom part. So originally I was gonna use my white eyeliner because I do have white eyeliner. Mary Kay does not have one. I have, currently this is the NYX Professional one. I really like NARS Fatty White Eyeliner. I don't feel like I'm cheating on Mary Kay because if they don't have it, I'm a makeup artist and I gotta get it somewhere, so I'm gonna have it, you know? So, this is the NYX Professional Line one. So I do the white eyeliner on my waterline and a little bit underneath, but the problem with like drawing white eyeliner in this whole area is that eyeliner, it sits more like in your skin, like in the lines and creases and stuff. And I didn't want to accent my lines and creases. So I like started to use it on this one. And then I was like, nope, not doing that. So I made my own concoction, which I'm going to show you. This side actually might look better because I pulled out my lightest foundation that I could find. So this is Ivory C100. And then I'm taking my translucent powder lid, and putting some in the lid. I used very light concealer on this eye, but I think it's going to look even better because this is even lighter than the very light concealer. But then I'm going to add some translucent powder. Oops, it's locked. To the lid here. And I'm going to basically make a paste that is white. And it worked really, really good. So I just used the back end of a brush, and I'm just gonna mix it all up. So making my paste. It actually, like, the concealer worked really good on the other side, so I'm curious to see how we do on this side. Sometimes it's like trial and error. But then I'm gonna take my cream concealer brush and I kind of just like mix it even more. Like, it really gets up in there in my brush. It just looks really, really quite lovely. But then that's what I am then gonna use in my whole under eye area right here. You see my paste, just some of it fell down. And this feels so much better than the eyeliner did the last time I did a look like this. Oh man, you guys, I'm getting all my issues on this side. I should have just jumped on and did my whole face at the same time, and then they would have all matched. Okay, so there's my paste that I lightened everything with, but then I'm going to take my all over color brush and I'm going to get some more translucent powder. I keep locking it. And then I'm like, why isn't it coming out? Okay, so then I'm going to get my all over color brush and I'm going to blend it over top here. That actually ended up almost the same color on both sides, so that's not too bad. And I'm not being too crazy careful or critical of where the white is going. That's weird. It like clumped up right there. Because I just need to really, really lighten this whole area. And then we're going to let the eyeliner and everything do the work to make it, like, make that separation, I guess, is the best way to put it. So I'm just layering my translucent powder over top of that concoction real strong to lighten my whole area. My light was, like, really turned up. Now I'm going to glue the bottom lash on, and that is going to do, like, most of the hard work for getting the shape here, and then you just follow your lash basically. So I used Ardell 110s, I think. They're like wispies, but a little bit bigger on the top lashes. And then now I'm going to use the Demi Wispies by Ardell on my bottom lashes, for the bottom lashes. Because they get really thin on the inside and get longer on the outside. Oops. I know you guys are probably, none of you are gonna go look like a reindeer, but I'm like really eccentric, and if I was going to a holiday party, I would probably look like a reindeer just because I want to. Which is that's kind of why I'm doing my makeup this way. It's because there's probably not going to be any holiday parties, so I'm not going to have an excuse to look like a reindeer at any other point. So I'm just doing it for you guys and for my dentist, I guess. Okay, so I put my glue on the lash real good, and you want to let it get a little tacky or it's not going to stick very well. So, man, we're almost done. It was so much faster on this side because I did it once before. That's one of my secrets, guys. I don't only do one half of my face so that it takes way less time to do a video because I hate watching ridiculously long videos. I also do it because if I've never done the makeup look before, then I have a chance to practice on one eye and then I can do the other one. Oh, why isn't my phone telling me? Can you guys still see me? I don't even know. There we go. Okay. I think they're about ready. Now, originally, I tried to put these on the bottom side on the other one with tweezers, and it was not helpful. So I'm just going to use my fingers. Now, you turn the lash upside down. This is the fun part. You turn your lash upside down. Oh, I got a little clumpy. Hang on. Oh, geez. Guys, I got carried away with my paste. Okay. And I'm gonna just put it upside down like this. I'm gonna try to make it match my other side. I'm gonna touch it down in the corner. Oops, that didn't work. Luckily it laid down, so it doesn't matter. Here we go. Okay. I don't want you that laid over though, so gotta angle. This might take a second try, guys. Maybe. It's so weird putting eyelashes on upside down and like way underneath your eyeball. Almost. Okay. Might be able to save it. Let's see. One side's just looking more glamorous than the other side. They're the same fake lashes though, so I mean, it shouldn't be more glamorous than the other side. And the great thing is, if you got any spots where it shouldn't be, it pops right off. I'm gonna have to redo it. Ugh! Worst. Trial and error. You too can be a reindeer. Okay, let me pull that glue off. Okay, while I work on my eyelash, I'm gonna ask you guys my Christmas question to get entered in the giveaways. So, I feel like it should be reindeer related. What is the name of the fourth reindeer in the Rudolph, or in the, Dasher and Dancer? I'm not going to finish. What's the name of the fourth one? I might be asking because I forgot, or I might be asking just because that's my question. Aw, thank you, Emma's daughter. You're really pretty too. I know, because I've seen pictures. Okay, guys, maybe I will do it with tweezers on this side too. Thought it'd be easier with my fingers, but maybe not. Okay, so connecting to our corner. And then I didn't let it get tacky enough, y'all. Well, that's a little better. We're getting there. That's so funny. On my other side of my face, I couldn't get the lashes to like lay down more, and on this side, I can't get them to stand up more. I'm just gonna look like I'm a winking reindeer. Okay, and then I'm just gonna let this glue that got in the wrong spot dry for a second, and then I'll show you how I finish coming in right there. While we let that dry, I'm gonna put my eyebrow on, because I only have one eyebrow on right now. I'm using the dark blonde brow pencil. Usually when my hair is lighter, like my natural color, I'm more of the normal blonde. I think this is dark blonde. Yeah. But right now, I'm digging the dark blonde. A little bit more bold in the eyebrow department, so you can actually see them. I mean, I do not condone people with bleach blonde hair drawing their eyebrows in black. But I feel like a shade darker than whatever your hair color is fine. That's my personal opinion. You do you. But if you ask me, I say only a shade darker than whatever your hair color is. Okay, there's a brow. Did I even match them? Nope. There we go. Now they match. That was easy. Okay. Now that my eyelash is dry, I can feel that it's dry. I'm going to use my tweezers and peel off this extra glue that isn't supposed to be right there. Even though you probably won't even see it. Maybe I should just leave it. Because I keep pinching my skin. Okay, I think I got most of it off. Now I'm going to take the smudger brush. And nope, I'm gonna use the other smudger brush, this smudger brush. And I'm gonna wipe it off so it just has onyx on it. So onyx is the matte black color. And you're just gonna come along the bottom of where you just did your lashes and smoke it up. Look how big of a difference that makes already. Then you're gonna come off of where your lashes were. I'm gonna wet it a little. And you do this little liney thing that I did way more intense on this side. That's okay. I just need them to be even. I can't have awkward eyeballs, you know? That's better. Sisters, not twins, right? If eyebrows are that way, I feel like eyeliner should be that way too. Just kidding. Okay, now I cleaned off my brush. I'm going to come in with Sandcastle, and I'm going to clean up the bottom just a little bit. So we're looking all crisp and clean up in here. Then we're going to get some eyeliner again because I did not drag it out all the way because I wanted to finish my lashes on the bottom first. So I'm going to get some more eyeliner, and I am going to make this line go out even further. Like that. Yeah, looking good. I kind of like being a deer, you guys. This is kind of fun. I don't know about you, but I think it's kind of cute. Okay. Most of it's done. Now we just have to do the shading. So I'm going to use a couple different things. First, I'm going to use this cheek color. I think it's called like copper glow, maybe. I'm going to use this one, this gold one. And I'm going to go really heavy, kind of like a contour with that copper glow right in there. Just like that. And then I'm going to switch over to, we have these incredible bronzers that this one is still actually available that people can purchase. But I love the bronzers. And the look that I was kind of trying to duplicate is really glowy and bronzy. So we're just going to use some bronzer in all these places and just like make it glow, right? Okay, now that I have all of that on, I am going to also get this. Now, this is totally discontinued, but I'm obsessed with these. This was a liquid. They're illuminating drops. So I'm actually going to do a little bit of illuminating drops to really make this whole thing glow. But I'm going to do my white spots first. So I am using the white eyeliner to do these little polka dots. I mean, there's not really a rule to how to do your polka dots. I feel like on the picture I noticed she always did like a couple bigger ones and then a whole bunch of little ones. So that's kind of what I did. So I'm just drawing little circles on my face. I like to kind of do the bigger ones and then go back in and do the little ones. And then the little ones I just kind of like twist like that. Oh, that was a big one. That's okay. Apparently I just really needed a big one on my head right there. Oh, I think my kids are waking up from a nap. That or I'm late for my appointment. My phone doesn't tell me what time it is. I don't know what to do. Okay. I came down more with my dots on my other side. Here we go. Do I look like a reindeer yet? Okay, now I'm going to do my illuminating drops and bronze it up. So I'm going to do those all right in here. I'm just using one of the little mini blending sponges because those things they're just great. Oh, look at that glow. I feel like I should do a little bit right in here. And we'll do it up here. Maybe in here. I feel like I should do it down the middle of my nose, maybe. That's kind of cute, right? I don't know. We're just glowing. Okay, now that I have all that done, I'm gonna blend just a little bit on the bottom here, because I like to be blended. Okay. Now for the nose. Who's excited? I totally don't have my red eyeliner. I mean, my red lip liner. That's what I was going to use for my nose. Maybe I do. Nope, that is rose. I meant to grab one. Sorry, guys. I'm going to have to paint my nose on without you. But for the lips, I will show you the lips because I know people are going to ask me. I'm going to use chocolate lip liner on the top. So, we're just going to... Which chocolate lip liner goes like real dark on me. And I am overlining my lips. Just a bit because I want this to look like real bold up here. So it's not quite black, but it's real close. You could use our eyeliner, but since I'm going to the dentist after this, I figured lip liner was the better option. Okay. And now I am going to do the bottom lip with the new Mary Kay at Play matte liquid lipsticks. Because this is such a perfect nude color. And then all I'll have left is just to like, draw on my red nose, guys. How cute is that? I can't wait for the red nose. I can't wait to post pictures for you guys. Okay. Well, I hope you guys liked my deer look. You now know how to do a basic cut crease, so that's exciting. You could use that on like the daily. Maybe not be a reindeer on the daily, but you know, it's Christmas. You could be a reindeer every day this month. Just change it up, you know? Okay, well, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you loved my super fun, exciting look of Christmas. Most of the rest are going to be actual looks you guys are going to be like, oh my gosh, I need to try that. That's a great holiday look. There will be one other that's even more dramatic than this one, though. So be warned. I hope you loved it, and I'll see you again tomorrow.